Hello soulmates, for today's class I will teach you how to cut a simple Victorian corset which is beginner friendly. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please support by subscribing. To draft this pattern, you're going to mark out your measurements, including your shoulder measurement, your bust measurement, your underbust measurement, your waist measurement, and your blouse length. Place your tape and mark your shoulder divided by 2. After marking that, you want to come down to create your shoulder slope. You mark a basic neckline of 3 inches. Go ahead to mark or connect from your shoulder slope to your neckline. After marking this, you're going to find your armhole line. To get your armhole line is your bust measurement divided by 6, add 1.5 to it. Whatever you get, make a dot and place your ruler to connect. You also want to place your tape again and mark your shoulder divided by 2. Connect this all the way up. Now you're going to place your tape and you're going to divide what you have by 2 and mark. Come in by 1/2 inch here, place your tape and mark your bust measurement divided by 4. Now you want to connect this to the upper part and then connect from that midpoint to your bust measurement divided by 4. The next step is to go ahead to mark your dart lines. To mark your dart line, you place your tape, mark your nipple to nipple, divide it by 2, and you're going to place your ruler to connect. After connecting, you're going to divide what you have at your shoulder into 2 and go ahead to connect. Then the next step is to go ahead to mark your dart. I'll use 1 inch here and also 1.5 here. I'll mark 1 here, 1 inch here, use 1.5 at the other side. For a smaller bust, you use 1 inch. Place your ruler and go ahead to connect your pattern. After connecting your pattern, you're going to connect from the bust to the underbust. Now determine where you want the neckline to be. I'm going up by 1.5 inches or 2 inches. Draw out a straight line there. For my dart, I'll use 0.5 at both sides because I don't want to tighten the upper part too much and I don't want it to be too curvy, so I'll just go ahead to connect. Now I'll draw out the neckline, the slight sweetheart neckline. The next step is to go ahead to mark your bust measurement divided by 4. Pick the dart intake, replace and add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4. Pick the dart intake, replace, add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4. So replace your dart intake and add 1/2 inch for your stitching allowance. Mark your hip measurement divided by 4 and mark. Now measure your dart intake, replace, add your sewing allowance. After marking this, you want to go ahead to extend that is connect all your pattern starting from the bust to the underbust. Now the next step is to mark your bust dart. To get your bust dart is to measure your shoulder to waist in front, measure your shoulder to waist at the back, deduct your shoulder to waist at the back from the front, and that is your bust dart. Now you can go up by 2 inches, 1.5 here. Now I'll go ahead to blend my dart lines because I want to connect the hemline of this pattern, and I'll go ahead to draw out. Now I'll just go ahead and use this shape for my own pattern. Now this is what I have. When you're making a Victorian corset, you have multiple style lines or that, so I'm just going to add a style line to it and I will connect. So after this, I will reconnect. I want to reconnect the hemline, come down a bit by 1/2 inch so that you can use 1.5 for the hemline of your blouse. So here's my middle front and center side front. Then after this, we are done cutting this out. I'll go ahead to cut out my pattern. If you have any questions so far, please kindly go ahead to ask. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment at the comment section. So blend in your bust dart while cutting the sides of your pattern. Now after cutting out, this is what I have on my pattern. This is what I have for the front pattern. Let's draft out the back pattern of this dress. For the back pattern, I've gone ahead to mark out all the basic measurements. So what I'll now do is to start by marking my dart, which I'll mark the nipple to nipple divided by 2. After marking that, I'll place my ruler to draw a straight line. So I'll mark 1/2 inch on both sides of my waistline, come down by 1 inch from the bust, connect it at both sides. Then I'll extend my dart all the way down. For my back pattern, I'm just keeping it very simple. Now I'll insert my bust measurement and just add 1/2 inch for stitching allowance. The same waistline we use for the front is what you will use for the back. Then measure the dart intake we place and add 1/2 inch to it. Mark your hip measurement divided by 4, then add your sewing allowance. Now after marking this, you're going to go ahead to connect. I'll just go ahead to connect all my patterns starting from the chest line to the hemline. Now I'll come up by the same 1.5 inches here, which I'll go ahead to connect. So for my back pattern, I'm just leaving it basic. Now the next step is I'm just going to mark this yoke just in case for people that want to learn how to cut a corset back with yoke. You just connect it, but we'll not be making use of that. So for the lacing space, you can use 1.5, 2 inches or whatever that you feel like. Connect and then make a dot to indicate that you have a lacing there. So I came down by 1/2 inch on the yoke and also on the chest line. So this is what we are going to cut out. I'm just leaving the back pattern very simple. What I'll now do is to go ahead to cut it out. So after cutting it out, I'll not be making use of the yoke for this pattern. The only part I'll be making use of is the lower part of the dress. So if you have any questions so far, please kindly go ahead to ask. So after I'm done cutting out my back pattern, this is what I have. So I won't be making use of the yoke, just the lower part of this pattern.